In this video, I'm going to be going over our application graphic assets. So before we can upload any of our App Inventor 2 applications to the Google Play Store, we first must have some very specific graphic assets for that application. So I want to go over those graphic assets with you now. So I'm going to move this over to the side, and you'll see that I have a little document here that kind of details what those assets are. So first off, we need screenshots of our application. We need a minimum of at least 2 screenshots, and they must fit exactly this. So they must have a minimum length on any side of 320 pixels and a maximum length on any side of 3,840 pixels, right? So it can't go below 320 and it can't go above 3,840, right? It also must be of the type JPEG or a 24-bit PNG with no alpha, right? So first off, at least 2 screenshots. We can upload up to 8 screenshots, I believe, though, and I advise that you do, right? The more screenshots you show of your application, the more likely people are going to use it. Great. So from there, another requirement is that we have a high-res icon. So this icon is not the icon used for our application, right? It's not the one that people are going to see in their app drawer. Instead, this high-res icon is used for when people search for our application on the web, right? So it's a 512 pixel wide by 512 pixel high icon, and it's a 32-bit PNG. It must be these specifications exactly, guys. If it falls outside of these specifications, then Google will not accept it. So just keep that in mind. So the next thing we need is a feature graphic. So our feature graphic is the graphic that displays kind of landscape in the top portion of our little storefront page for our application. So it's 1024 pixels wide by 500 pixels high, and it must be a JPEG or 24-bit PNG with no alpha. So these are the required graphics, right? But there are also other graphics that we can upload optionally. So for example, we could do a promo graphic that's 180 wide by 120 high, JPEG or 24-bit PNG, and that graphic essentially will display if Google promotes our application, which honestly it's a rarity, but if it does happen, you want to have that graphic ready. A TV banner is I believe it's the graphic that's displayed if we have our application showing in a TV application. So for example, I think Chromecast and all that good stuff. So we also can upload a promotional video, and we can also upload screenshots for a tablet, Android TV, or Android Wear, which is those current wearables they have. So right now to the right are just the required graphic assets that we need in order to upload our application. I would say focus on these first, and then you could do some further research on the optional graphics. So, all right, guys, that's going to conclude this video. I will see you in the next one.